generally, looking around, talking, slipping your way in here, you do see a few sirs, S-U-R, sirs, as in heads of Sir Ducks, that are making their way up the stairs or stepping out of the room. At this point, the Arch Gathering itself has started. There are a variety of conferences that happen, not here in the foyer, but actually inside the main doors. If you want to make your way inside there, that is where, some of like heads of countries kinds of things are like figuring out major things. So it's kind of up to you if you're like stepping in there. I do think with your general charisma check, you might be able to like slip in with the group and actually make your way into the Arch Gathering, maybe listening in to some of these major political decisions if you want to. You do see with that 12, Sir Korea Fallow across the room. This is the head of the Fallow household. She stands there with her husband and Patricio. This is an elven woman, pale-skinned, hair is done up neatly, tightly in a bun. She wears minimal makeup and dressed modestly, sort of like a veil hood that isn't up, but that she could put up in a white train that comes over a pale green vest. Sorry, a pale green dress.
No, I think he would turn away. And
yeah, you know who might accompany the Fallows. So
yeah, I think it feels like a real thin tightrope to walk. So I think that he would probably stay turned toward whatever group he has found himself in. Maybe he's with some folks that the order was sort of contracted to help train some of their forces. And I think probably after an hour, maybe hour and a half, unless there is something real cool happening, he will excuse himself and leave.
You're able to excuse yourself as you are saying some goodbyes, some greetings, looking towards the door. You see entering the foyer, pale skin, long dark hair, sort of a blues and whites armor. Your father and your mother. They step in and enter the doors. As you look towards them, you're able to look away. You don't think they saw you, but it looks like they're heading over to the Fallows.
As he's sort of walking away from his group and catches sight of the two of them entering, another swift turn, I think, towards the side of the room. Hard to hide when you're 6'7", but he's going to try and be as low-key as possible and avoid their notice and make his way towards the door.
This will take a stealth check. If you would like, I would allow you to use your charisma. You've demonstrated that you are able to slip among groups here. So you could either use your charisma for a stealth check. That would be, taking your charisma but adding your proficiency if you're proficient in stealth, or your dexterity. It's up to you.
No, I believe I technically have disadvantage because of my splint armor. On
stealth, yeah. So using your charisma would allow you to not have disadvantage.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's an 18. I rolled 15, so 18.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Oh my god.
You lucky bastard. I got a 17.
Oh!
Yeah. You can slip along the edges of the hall, mingling with groups. You do see them. The two of them go up to incline their heads to Sir Fallow and her husband. And then they begin to ascend the stairs together. You see your mother and your father falling on either side. Your father a little bit closer. He's wearing more armor. Your mother behind. As you slip around and exit, your mother does glance back. At one point, she's sort of looking over the room. Her eyes do not fall on you. You can see she looks a little bit tired, but a little bit older. But she looks good. She doesn't look quite as sad as when you saw her last night.
Yeah.
And you step out into the night.
Mm-hmm. Slip out the door.
All right. So, Kiara, Matthias, Oish,